There is no number for him. At least out of 10, between 0 to 10, I rated Ruto's education and Ruto's government at -10. But for Sakaja, between 0 to 10, there is no number for him.
What do you mean there's no number? The viewers want to hear what is it that they say there's no number.
Because he's not only done bad, he's not only done worst, his can't even be described. Because even worst, at least utasema there's something. There's nothing for him. Number imeisha. Hana number.
What have you done as the MP who, like I said, he's the governor for the Nairobi County, but you're an MP. Have you ever tried to reach out to the governor?
But if you have money, why are you going to look for money from France, from other countries, in the name of school feeding program, and you have 4 billion Kenya shillings to feed these kids? You feed these kids, you need even to feed the high school kids, because that budget is sufficient for them. Okay, and even kids in private schools in Nairobi, which are more than public schools, you need to feed them. Okay, if now you are feeding them without looking for a cent from any other country. So hizo money yenye anatafuta huko nje, hizo ni pesa yenye yeye mwenyewe anakula, hizo ni pesa zake. So governor is a disappointment. That is what I can say. And Nairobi imekataa kuwork. The governor is not working, the governor is walking. He's always traveling. Traveling is not bad, but have the time that you're traveling, there's no problem with that, but not on a weekly basis. Hata birthday huwezi enda unaenda kuenjoy birthday South Africa, kwani facilities zote zimeisha hapa Kenya. Unaenda South Africa, hiyo kutumia pesa kidogo in South Africa is not going to be less than 10 million. 10 million ingepeleka maiti ngapi nyumbani? 10 million ingepatia mayuth wangapi pesa kazi? 10 million ingepatia watu wangapi bursaries? Why are you looking at this as no money? In terms of collection, Nairobi should be collecting 19 billion, okay, in a year. Right now, the controller of budget told us that Nairobi, we're almost in half a year, okay? By half a year, Nairobi had collected 3.9 billion, which means that over around 15.1 billion will not be collected. Therefore, you cannot offer services. So that is incompetence. So which means this person was born an incompetent leader, because you have budget, you have money. Work. CC roads, ambie, these are a list of roads, weka hapo, procurement, contractors, and then mfanye kazi. Kama ni mambo ya health, deal na health. Kama ni mambo ya sports, deal na sports. All these sectors. So yule ni mtu wa, yule anafaa aende modeling.
Out of 10, how will you rate the county government of Nairobi?
There's no number for him.
Of the governor.
There is no number for him. At least out of 10, between 0 to 10, I rated Ruto's education and Ruto's government at -10. But for Sakaja, between 0 to 10, there is no number for him.
What do you mean there's no number? The viewers want to hear what is it that they say there's no number.
Because he's not only done bad, he's not only done worst, his can't even be described. Because even worst, at least utasema there's something. There's nothing for him. Number imeisha. Hana number.
What have you done as the MP who, like I said, he's the governor for the Nairobi County, but you're an MP. Have you ever tried to reach out to the governor?
We've talked severally, by the way.
Because critics are saying, Mheshimiwa Babu Owino is gloves off on Governor Sakaja because he wants to be the next governor come 2027.
That's not an issue.
So if you want to hear, have you ever as an MP in Nairobi reached out to the governor to perhaps raise concerns over how the county is running, because it also touches the lives of the people of Embakasi Republic?
You know, I've called Sakaja severally, doesn't pick my calls. Okay, there's only one time that he picked a call, and I told him you are missing Nairobi. But you see, because of our education level, I was trying to teach him on how to run Nairobi. And because he's a person who is used to running away from school, he could not grasp anything that I was trying to teach him. Because if he would have implemented a quarter of what I told him, Nairobi would have changed. But he doesn't like being in class. So seeing a professor like me, a doctor like me, telling him something, It's like an insult to him. Because akiniona sasa nafikiria nataka kumpatia mtihani. Sasa natoroka tu. Anaepa tu. And he should not go close to our children, by the way, because a person who can run away from school, can you entrust that person to come close to your child? Ati anakuja amebeba beans na rice. Ati dishi na ati kula unone. Can you tell a child kula unone? Jamani, tunataka watu wanone in their brains. Brains ndio ziwe none. So hii maneno kula unone na yeye mwenyewe I don't want to be personal. Wacha tuachane na hiyo. So hiyo maneno ya governor, we want to advise him asiende karibu na watoto wetu, because we want our children to finish schools. When they see him, they will see a person who does not love education, and therefore they will think that it is good not to love education. It is good not to stay in class. It is good you can succeed without going through this. Okay? He is not succeeded yet, because if he would have worked, he would have succeeded, but he is not working. So which means that education is very important. For you to deliver, you must be educated.
ODM in the last election was in Azimio coalition, and we know the aftermath of the last general election. Where you sit, and now given the position that you are in as a member of parliament and a supporter, a member of the ODM party, the Right Honorable, the Prime Minister Raila Odinga, might